And get started. Hello, everybody. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I literally woke about 2 hours ago. I literally just got the kids out the door for school. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me put on my headset because I have my fan on next to me and I don't want to turn it off. Let me introduce myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Letitia Campbell, and I'm your number one email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Camel Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe, and which is where I teach, train, and coach my clients on how to secure the bag through email marketing. So whether you are offering courses, services, or if you're in network marketing, you need email marketing to sustain your business and also to help keep you in business. So give me 1 second, y'all. My sound may go out for a second. I just want to put on my headset here. Hello, if you're watching this on the replay, hey Trees, good morning. All right. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and type in, hey Katrina! Hey girl, how you been? How you doing, sis? Let me know how you doing. Yes, so really quickly, I want to make sure that my sound is good. Okay, I want to make sure that my sound is good. I know it's early. I know it's in the morning. I know it is, but this is the best time for me to go live because Tori is still sleeping. She does start pre-K in September, so I will get her on a schedule starting April 1st. So for now, this is the best time for me to go live. So if you are watching live, go ahead and type in hashtag live. Go ahead and say good morning, hello, drop a comment. I want to make sure all my comments are working. Go ahead and hit the reactions, like give me some hearts and all the things. Yeah, we're going to have a good conversation today. And we're going to have a really, really good conversation today. This is my third day this week going live. So that is a win. That is definitely, definitely a win. Okay. So we're going to have a quick announcement before we get started. Today's live is all about do's and don'ts of email marketing. I talk about this a lot. Hey, Diane, you ladies have probably seen me do a lot of titles where I'm talking about do's and don'ts of email marketing because I do these as reminders to make sure that you guys are leveraging email marketing correctly. Y'all listen, I've been drinking mushroom coffee for a month now, and I do like it. It's not like woo exciting, right? But I do like it. I put my own spin on it. If you're interested in getting mushroom coffee, let me know and I'll send you my link. But it's good. I use it with the Rise. This is the brand that I use. Because I'm trying to. Y'all know I will never stop drinking coffee. That's just my thing. But I'm trying to not to have so much intake of it because I'm 41 years old now. Okay, I'm 41, 41 years old now. Okay. All right, let me get a sip real quick. Good morning, Diane. How are you doing, beautiful? Christina said, "Good morning, Letitia. I'm doing great. I'm so happy to hear that." Katrina said, "How are you, sis?" I'm doing much better. Katrina is one of my clients. So those of you who don't know, um, on February 5th, I got Miss 19, honey, and I was really, really sick for over a month. hmm Like really sick, like depressed, you name it, all the things. All the things, y'all. All right, quick announcement before we get started. If you're a client of mine, do me a quick favor and type in hashtag tribe, even if you're watching this on the replay. Go ahead and type in hashtag tribe if you're inside of my list building bootcamp, if you're inside of my Emailpreneur Sales Academy, or if you're in my inner circle client. I'm doing a training tonight. The training is the A/B testing training. It's going to be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. Okay, everyone should. If you're a client of mine, should have already gotten an email. Diane, Katrina, Treese, who else is on here? If you're a client of mine, you should have already gotten an email with a Google invite and also a regular email, with an announcement. Hey, just a reminder, tonight is the training. So if you got it, just go ahead and type in yes in the chat right now. Sorry about that. Again, the training is going to start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you show up early. Hey, Annette, good morning. Make sure that you show up early and ready to learn about this. I just worked on my slides yesterday. And those of you who are not clients of mine, let me just explain a little bit of how I teach. I'm not really a slideshow you know how a lot of coaches use a lot of slides and presentations and stuff. I'm not really big on that. I'm a little bit old school. I like to share my screen. I've been coached by different people in the past who come on a Zoom and they have a couple of slides and whatnot, but they're not really showing you how to do things. They're not really showing, like, really sharing their screen and showing you what to click and what to drag over and things like that. Welcome, Brandy. How are you doing? Beautiful. And Brandy Langley. Am I saying your last name right, sis? Let me know. Um, so I'm very like I'm a show and tell type of coach where I'm actually showing you exactly how to do whatever it is I'm training step by step by step. Okay. And I'm sorry, y'all, about my boobage today because I'm wearing this new bra and it's literally like, hello, how you doing? I'm so sorry. I was like, I need to put on a different shirt. Yeah, it's like, hello, how you doing? You want to pay for my drinks? Okay. You're going to get me in the club for free? Yeah, like that type of energy. Okay, so it's going to be tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, go check your email. You're going to get the Zoom link about an hour before um, tonight's training. So make sure that you are keeping your eyes out. And if you're a client of mine, always respond to my emails. Please, always respond and just make sure. Sorry about that. My alarms are all going on. It just makes sure that the emails are being delivered to you appropriately. Okay? Good morning. Good morning, guys. Yeah, y'all rolling on in. Sorry to get my lips together. All right. The next thing, if you're an inner circle client or if you have booked a discovery call with me, we have a really busy schedule today. So if you have a one-on-one call with me, um, please make sure that you show up on time for your call, even if you're in the waiting room, because sometimes all my calls today are back to back, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you happen to be logging on to a call and it says that, oh, such and such is on a different call, just stay there, okay? Don't log off and wait for us to add you to the main room. And the reason why I'm saying this is, again, we have hey, welcome back, Therese. We have back-to-back calls today, okay? We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 calls today. Oh, 12. Sorry, I missed somebody. We have 12 calls today starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that if you are an inner circle client, that means if you're a private client, or if you have booked a discovery call with me, show up on time for your calls, please. Okay, we're going to wait about 5 minutes for you. And if you don't show up on your Zoom, we're going to move on to the next because we don't want to be late for the other calls to come. All right. So we're done with announcements, y'all. So if you're ready to get into today's conversation, go ahead and type in ready in the chat right now. Those of you who just logged on, if you don't know who I am, my name is Letitia Campbell. I'm your number one email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe, which is where I teach, train, and coach my clients on how to secure the bag through email marketing. Okay, yes, thank you, Annette, for the ready. Yes, and I believe that every woman deserves to be financially independent so that she can design the life that she, in fact, deserves. Okay, so let's go over these do's and don'ts. let's. I keep clearing my voice, y'all. Let's go over these do's and don'ts. Okay, I'm first going to be sharing with you guys some things that you should be doing, okay, or if you're probably doing correctly as it pertains to your email marketing. Number one is you got to personalize your emails, okay? You got to personalize your emails. A lot of times when entrepreneurs are creating opt-in pages, right, like a page where you're asking people for their email address and their information, a lot of times people just ask for the email, right? Whenever you're creating an opt-in page, you need to ask for at least these two things. Somebody type in number 2. You need to ask for at least these two things. I'm doing great, Katrina. You need to be asking for their name and their email. Okay? At least those two things. Hello, Willa. How are you, Miss Jackson? Yes, 2. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Annette, for the 2. Thank you, Diane, for the 2. Yes, thank you, Miss Jackson, for the 2. These two things, at least the email and their name. Okay. Anything else you can access, fine. Their phone number. I like my opt-in pages. Whenever I'm creating an email opt-in page to share on social media or to share face to face, I ask for the first and the last name, the email, and your phone number. Okay. And I make those requirements. Like you cannot complete my email opt-in page unless you give me those four things. Okay. So, because I communicate through email and text with my SMS with my list. Okay, so you got to personalize your email. So when you're asking for the name of your email subscriber and you're sending out the email, you're able to tailor that email to the individual. How many of you guys like when people address you by your name? Right? How many of y'all like when people address you by your name instead of calling you some slogan or some term, right? Because a lot of times when we're trying to say, hey, dominators or whatever, and that person may not be feeling like they're dominating that day, your message is not going to convey the way it needs to convey. So it's best to address people by name in their email addresses. It's just way better because it individualizes your content in the email. People know you're sending mass emails, right? They know that, you're probably sending that same email to 5,000 people, but at least you are addressing that person. At least you are addressing that person, right? Ms. Jackson said, great point. I always go back and forth as to what to ask, too much versus not enough. So that's a great, great comment. And I'm going to say Ms. Jackson's comment again because she's actually one of my clients. She said, great point. I always go back and forth as to what to ask, too much versus not enough. So let's first talk about too much. I would not ask for their birthday. Okay. I would not ask for them to give me their address. So if I am sharing my link to my email opt-in page, right, on social media or face to face to somebody who's brand new, I'm not expecting them to give me their address or let me know what their birthday is or let me know what their city and state is or let me know what their occupation is. Because honestly, people gonna look at you like, what, girl, you asking for too much information? I don't really know you. And I'm the same way. When I am on social media and I go to somebody's page and they're giving out great information and I click on their link to give my email and stuff, if I see that they require for me to give them my address, I'm Xing out of their page. I'm like, no, man, I don't know you. I like your content. You know, I know you. I don't know you. I like you. I don't trust you and I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So that's too much information. And at the end of the day, I tell my clients this all the time. Don't ask for that up front. Once they become a customer or client, you're going to get that information later on anyway. Okay? You're going to get that information later on anyway. Now, let's talk about not enough. Going back to what I mentioned earlier. If you're just asking for the email address from them, that's not enough information. Okay? Yes, that's the main information you want to get, but you also want to get their name, again, so you can personalize your emails. You also want to I like to ask for first and last names because sometimes I will have common names in my database, but it'd be two different people, right? I can have 12 Tamika Hicks on my email list, but there are 12 different people. So yes, I ask for the first and last name. I also ask for your phone number, and I make all those four things a requirement. If you don't want to give me your phone number, then you don't need to be on my email list because I do send out text messages to my email list, okay? Miss Jackson said, dang, I thought the birthday mention and day was the personal touch will help us. Yeah, but you can get that, Miss Jackson, after. Like once somebody, let's say you're offering a freebie. Let's say you have an ebook that you're promoting. And they give you their email address, their first and last name, phone number, then they download the PDF, okay? Or your ebook, right? And then later on, as you're sending them engagement emails, you could say, hey, what's your birthday? And you'll get that information then because they're more willing to give it to you then. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? Beautiful. I forgot to drop my link, y'all. They're more willing to get. I'm just trying to help you guys avoid reasonings for people not to give you their information. Because like I said in the example I mentioned earlier, there's certain times where I'm on people's websites and opt-in pages where they could have got my information, but they were asking for too much information, which then allows me to say, let me not even share that right now because I don't really know this person. Okay. Yes, birthdays are definitely a personal touch, but you can always get that after later on. Yeah, don't worry, ladies. Be patient because I'm telling you right now, people are going to give you everything you need. Yes, be patient. Just get the most important information first. So those of you who are watching this live right now, yes, and that said build rapport first. Absolutely. So I just dropped my link. I'm doing a free AI for email marketing training. Go to bit.ly/AI for email marketing. I'm going to teach you guys how to leverage AI for your email marketing. Okay, strategy. All right. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments here. Hold on. I'm looking over at my computer because I can see it better. Tree said, got it. Awesome. Birthday month and day. Yeah, just the month and day. That's it. You don't no birthday. I only ask for the month and year. I only ask for the month and year. I don't necessarily need to know the day of your birthday. Nikki Corner. She said yes. Ask for those numbers. People hire me to close their sales. Have then they have no numbers. That's great. Yeah, yeah. Definitely ask for those phone numbers. But let me tell you guys something. If your email marketing is really good, you don't need to hire a salesperson to pitch to your people. Like, no shade. Like, I've never, in the history of my business, I've never hired somebody to go out there and out or go call people to pitch my services because I teach my clients, okay, on how to leverage email marketing and allow the system to pitch because you're better investing your money into other things than hiring somebody to um, pitch your audience. Okay, leverage email marketing, guys. I'm telling you that is the new age. And again, if you, I tell people this all the time. If your email list gets up to 100,000, and your email marketing is really really good, you won't need to spend all this obscene amount of money for hiring somebody to go out there and pitch to your audience. Okay, and that's actually getting kind of dead. Hey, Tamara, good morning. We got Keisha in the building. Thank you for hopping on. Keisha, I think I sent you a text message or a text message or a email the other day. I don't remember. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. Now, okay, let's go over this second point I want to make for you guys on today. Is the next do is provide valuable content. Provide really good content in your emails. Okay, don't. I'm glad we connected too, Keisha. Okay. Always remember, guys, you got to research your audience. And I wanna do a quick poll. Type in one if you're always researching your audience. If you haven't shared this out, please share this out. If you're always out there researching your audience, seeing what their needs and wants and desires are, seeing what their problems are. I had a conversation with one of my private clients yesterday. Her name is Miss Stanford. She's actually setting up for an upcoming webinar. And I told her, I said, listen, you got to talk about the problem, not the solution, right? You got to talk about the problem, not the solution. Okay? The solution is them working with you. But if you're not pointing, how many of you guys you're struggling with just pointing out the problem? If you look at ads, if you look at commercials, they're always pointing out the problem that leads people to the solution. And the solution is them actually making a purchase from you. So you got to point out the problem. Like Miss Annette says, you got to find what that problem is. What is the main problem that your audience is having? I'm going to give you all an example. Last year, I was talking a lot about my 5-day list building challenge. And I still have that for people to join. But now that things shifted to AI, I have to shift my content to say, okay, I got to talk about, like what Miss Jackson said, the pain point is getting people to understand that AI is here to stay, right? AI is here to stay, and getting them to understand that if they're not using AI, is actually especially for their email marketing, is actually a detriment to their business, right? Okay, let's go to number 3. The third do. Go ahead and type in 3 in the chat, y'all. For those of you who just hopped on, my name is Tisha Campbell. I'm your number 1 email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe, which is where I teach, train, and coach my clients on how to secure the bag through email marketing. I'm doing a free pre-recorded training called AI for email marketing. If you're interested in signing up, go ahead to bit.ly/secure the bag today. That's in all lowercase. Thank you, Miss Jackson, for the 3, Tamara for the 3, and Annette for the 3. Thank y'all. Yes. Okay. Segment your emails, y'all. That is so important. Divide your email list into smaller segments based on criteria such as demographics, purchase history, or enhanced levels. Okay, that way you're able to create targeted messages. Okay, that's where be able to create targeted messages. Because sometimes you could be sending information that people are not interested in. So you got to segment your list. So I have a client, her name is Tamika, and she does a lot of vendor events, right? She's probably going to be watching this live right now. I want to give her a quick shout out. And right now, what we did was we segment her list based on the type of vendors that are going to be interested in coming to her events. So she can have vendors who are offering workshops, vendors who are offering crafts, vendors who are selling jewelry. So we can tailor the content based on the particular audience and not just send out a generic email. So y'all sit down and think of ways on how you can right now segment your list. And it's never too early to think about that. Because if you start thinking about it now, you're able to go into your ESP and actually create some contact lists. So that way, when you're starting to grow your email list and you're polling your email list, you know where to divide people up. Just like if you're going to a supermarket. How many of you would be so upset if you went into your local supermarket and everything was in every aisle? Nothing was organized. Nothing was separated. It's like the meat is with the vegetables and the detergent, okay, is with the milk. It's just all over the place, right? Regina said, "Good morning, watching from work." Hey, when I used to work my 9 to 5, those of you who don't know, I left my corporate job like on August 11th of 2017. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. When I was working, I used to have my headphones on, right? And I used to listen to trainings and all kinds of things, while I was at work. So I truly congratulate you, Regina, for tuning in while you are at work. That's a boss right there. Yes, yes. So segment your emails. Okay? Segment your emails. The number 4, go ahead and type in 4 in the chat. Miss Jackson said, yep, would walk in and straight out. Yes. I will walk in and straight out too. Yes, thank you, Annette, for the 4. Absolutely. So you got to segment your list so that way you can avoid all this chaos and do it as early as possible. Okay. Some people think, well, I don't have an email list, so what? Why would I do it now? Do it now. Okay. Even if you don't have an email list, do it now. Okay. I like how the sun just came in my room. It's so nice. Yes. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Thank you, Tamara, for the 4. Number 4, and those of you who are my clients, I'm going to help you with this tonight. Okay. I'm going to help you with number 4 tonight. Okay. If you're my client, I'm going to help you with number 4 tonight. Okay. So Miss Nikki Corner, Miss Keisha Marie, y'all are not my clients. Okay. So if you are having issues with number 4, you need to become a client. DM me, and Regina Campbell, DM me over here on Facebook so you can become a client. Number 4 is test and measure. A/B test, always A/B test elements of your emails. Always. Okay. Tonight, I'm actually going to be doing a training just for my clients that's going to be talking about A/B testing. Okay. Quick announcement, if you're a client of mine, go ahead and type in hashtag tribe, even if you already typed it in the chat earlier. Go ahead and type in hashtag tribe. All right. Ms. Jackson said, yes, become a client today. Today. So tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a special training for my clients. Okay. On Zoom. Okay. And where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to A/B test. It's going to be a really good training, y'all. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be doing all the things. And I'm also going to be answering your questions as well in real time. Okay. Ms. Jackson, Ms. Diane, Tamara said hashtag tribe. Yes, yes. If you're not a client and you're interested in coming to this training, even if you're watching this after today, definitely send me a message on Facebook. Okay, definitely send me a message on Facebook and I will send you my information. Log off this live right now and send me a message on Facebook. Okay. All right. Number 5. I'm sorry, I forgot what number I was on. Number 5 is you got to follow email marketing regulations. I think that's so important. People are getting fined. Okay. people are literally like getting in trouble for not following email marketing regulation. Okay. Email marketing is something that a lot of businesses do incorrectly, right? So I shared this yesterday. Sometimes when you're just getting started in business, you do a lot of the BCC emails, right? You get a bunch of emails and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to pay for constant contact or get response. Or if you're interested in constant contact, go to bit.ly/secure the bag today. But, and you want to go the free 99 route, but free 99 can get you in trouble. Okay. Can y'all hear me? It says my connection is bad. I wanna make sure y'all can hear me before I move forward. Hold on one second, y'all. Saying my connection is bad. Can y'all still hear me and see me? Okay, I see some hearts. Good. Okay, so free 99 can get you in trouble. Thank you, Annette. Because if you are sending out emails to people who did not consent to joining your email list, you can get in trouble. Okay? So again, investing in an email service provider, my daddy told me a long time ago, thank you, Therese, for dropping the link, that it takes money to make money, is all for making sure that you are running your business in compliance with the regulations. Okay? Ms. Jackson said, can hear you a little static in the background. It is? All right, let me turn off this fan then. Let me turn off. I thought my ear piece would help with the static. Okay? So I'm gonna get hot for you, Ms. Jackson. So again, you got to follow the regulations, y'all. Invest in the email service provider. Have people join your email list through an opt-in page or through your website. Allow people to consent to getting email correspondence from you. Okay, especially for those of you who are going to send out emails on a consistent basis. Okay. All right. What number we're on, y'all? We're on number 5 or number 6? I think we're on number 6. Okay, the 6 do. We're going to get into the don'ts, y'all. So hang on. The number 6 is maintain a consistent schedule. And for those of you who are like, I don't want people to unsubscribe from my email list, people will unsubscribe from your email list if you're sending out emails once a month or once a week or once a year. Okay? They will, because people will forget about you. Some people will forget that they've even joined your email list. So just maintain a consistent schedule. And you're probably asking, what is that schedule? Right? I send out emails every day. My business is open 7 days a week. If you want to become a client of mine, you could become a client of mine 7 days a week. Okay? I send out emails every single day. All right? So we got to get out of that mindset that pushes us back when we say, I don't want to come off spammy. I don't want to come off annoying. Right? Do you want to help people? Yes or no? That's what it boils down to. Yes or no? Do you want to help people? The answer is yes. Then you got to get out there and communicate on a consistent basis. You're already competing with so many people online who do what you do or similar to what you're doing. So you got to definitely constantly make sure that people know if they need help with whatever what problem do you solve? I want y'all to answer that for me real quick. Type in the comments. What is the main problem that you solve for your customers or clients? I'll wait. What is the main problem that you solve for your customers or for your clients? And y'all let me know if my sound a little better. Business Jackson said, I was a little staticky. I don't want to be staticky, y'all. Again, for those of you who just hopped on, my name is Letitia Campbell, and I believe that every woman deserves to be financially independent so that she can design the life that she deserves. I'm a mother of 5. Yes, 5 amazing kids, y'all. Okay, 5, and they drive me crazy, but I love them to death. Next month will be 22 years that my husband and I have been together. Okay, 22 years. We've been together since the camcorder days, y'all. We were actually the other day looking at our old camcorder. I was like, oh my God, we were so young back in 2002. We looked so young. I was so skinny. But yes, long time. Okay, long time. Yes. Okay, Miss Jackson says self-care. Regina Campbell says tax return, late filing, and extensions. Okay. But what's the feeling, Regina? Like that's what you do, but what is the problem that you solve? Once somebody gets a tax return, what is the feeling that they're getting? And what is the problem that's connected to, the average tax return, pain points, right? Late filing. Okay, what problem are you solving when people are filing late? Okay. And next says, I want to help people with life insurance, understanding the importance. Okay. What's the problem though? What's the main problem you solve through your life insurance business? Okay. Right. So when I say it falls into your belief statement too. This is one of the things I teach my clients is like when I say that I believe that every woman deserves to be financially independent, that's a problem that I solve. Okay, teaching women how to become financially independent through email marketing. So you got to really dive into more deeper into what is the main problem. Self-care. Okay, what is the main problem? If somebody never practices self-care or is unaware of what self-care is, what is that main problem? So when you are maintaining a consistent schedule, you got to look at it this way. You don't have to always send emails talking about yes, Tori. Okay, I'm coming. You don't have to always send emails that always talk about buy my stuff, buy my stuff. You could share emails that's based on the problem. So I could send an email right now sharing my story on how when I used to work, for 13, 14 hours a day. I used to come home and my kids would be sleeping. My husband and I were like roommates. And sharing my story and then leading into the fact that once I started to get consistent with my email marketing back in 2016, I was able to leave my job in 2017. So that paints a picture for the person who's reading that email. Okay. And now they're identifying my story with their story, especially if they're a mom, and thinking, like, wow, wouldn't it be great to be able to work from home? Or I work from all over the world. Okay. All over the world. Y'all see me travel, and I've worked from everywhere, all corners of the globe. So that connects. So you gotta when you're talking about pain point, connected to what it is that you do. Okay. Right. And that said uninsured, no coverage. That's right. What does that look like? If I'm uninsured and I have no coverage, what does that look like? Right. Tamara said, I help people match jewelry with their clothes, accessories, and match pieces together if that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Right. But what's the main problem that you're solving with that? Right? What's the main problem that you're solving? Because people can go to Claire's and buy jewelry. People can go on Amazon and buy jewelry. People can go, here in New York, there's tons of places on Jamaica Ave where I can walk in and buy jewelry. Why should I get jewelry from you? Right? So that is what you guys need to wedge. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna come back. Hold on, let me look at my schedule. Because Tori needs me and I want to finish this conversation next time I go live. All right. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna be crazy busy. Okay, so I'm gonna come back on live on Friday. Okay, so join me back here again on Friday. If you want to see me sooner, DM me right now on Facebook so that way you could become a client. I'll send you my information so that way you can become a client if you want to book a discovery call with me. Right, Annette? Annette said, I love my Tori. Yes, and Tori is, y'all heard her in the background, so I got to switch off here. But those of you who are my clients, we're going to be doing a training tonight at 8:30. Please make sure that you are checking your email. You got an email yesterday and you got another email this morning. So go ahead and check that and get the information you need. The Zoom link will be shared around 7:30, right? So make sure that you guys show up on time. If you're an inner circle client and you have a one-on-one session with me, we have 12 sessions today. So please make sure that you are showing up on time for your sessions. We got back to back. I'm coming, Tori. We have back to back calls today. All right. So I have to hop off here. We'll be back on Friday. I'm going to be sharing the don'ts of email marketing, right? Do you book one-on-ones? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just reach out and we can get on a one-on-one call. I'll pencil you in my schedule, Annette. And any of you want a discovery call, if you're a non-client, you want a one-on-one discovery call with me, just to reach out to me on Facebook and I can go ahead and check my calendar and pencil you guys in this week. Next week, I am booked out. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm fully booked out next week, week of the 25th through the 31st. Okay. So definitely, if you want to book a discovery call with me this week, please DM me and I'll pencil you in this week. Okay. Miss Diane said, I hope people have memorable vacations based on your favorite destination. Will planned vacations are good for your health, budget friendly, friendly to luxury. Love that, Diane. You are on point, honey. You just say that every day from the rooftops. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all continue to enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see y'all again on Friday. Bye, guys.